Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. I'm very excited to bring you the second and decisive leg of this tie. It is Atalanta, and they face Dynamo Kiev.
Well, thank you, Derek. After their performance at home, they surely think they're going to go through, but this is not an easy place to come to. The home side, with their fans, will put the pressure on from the start.
Christian Romero con il numero 19 Berat Dimsiti con il numero
The starting 11 for Atalanta. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
Con il numero 32 Matteo Pessina con il numero 91 Duvan Zapata e con il numero 9 Luis.
This is how the visitors will set up today. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers, who will stay high and wide. A very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
Lasciamo che sia il campo a parlare. Buona partita a tutti.
And the contest begins. Throw-ins given. Martin de Roon. It's with Zapata. Remo Freuler. Couldn't keep it. Might be a chance here. Well, he didn't catch it the way he intended on the volley.
No, on volleys, you've got to keep your eye on the ball, and he just wavered a little bit. Not one he'd be looking back on very fondly.
Getting in there to intercept. Martin de Roon. Gozens. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Great pressure to win the ball back. Fruitful looking attack. Pulls it back. Muriel. And a goal to level the contest on aggregate and on away goals. Can they be separated, these two? We could be heading for extra time.
Well, as we see from the replay, it's a classic pull-back cross that sets up the chance. And how strong was he here? Incredible to hold off the defenders and get his shot away. Lovely goal.
So as far as the aggregate score is concerned, 1-1.
Con il numero 9, Luis Muriel.
Well, he's given us away. Good movement. Muriel. Well, can they open up the defence here? And just like that, they've lost possession. Sigankov. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And a throw-in forthcoming. He could pick out a teammate. Well, good play to stop the ball going in. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. There's a slide rule pass. Splendid save from the keeper. Danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Played into the centre of the box. Well, not cleared away completely. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Using his strength to shield the ball. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. And the keeper can gather. Getting in there to take it away. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Matteo Pessina. It's with Zapata. Verbic. Sigankov. It's with Verbic. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Duvan Zapata. Matteo Pessina. Now can they make something happen? And just like that, they've lost possession. Failed to keep hold of it. A real opening now. In it goes! A huge goal in this tie. As it stands, they will be the ones going through.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
So the aggregate score currently stands at 2-1.
Atalanta con il numero 91 Duvan Zapata.
De Peña. Really a very poor ball. Remo Freuler. Well read to ease the pressure. Not able to put it behind for what will be a corner here. Well, they're going for the short one. Pessina. Plays it back. It could be up for grabs. Using his physique to shield the ball and then wait for others to get there. A bit sloppy in possession.
Well, everybody in this ground, including me and you, Derek, think that's in. Goalkeeper didn't think so.
Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, he can consider himself admonished even in the absence of a yellow card. And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, here's the replay, and this is the type of penalty you dream of. The keeper goes early, and you just slot it into the empty side, and off you go to celebrate with your mates. Easy stuff.
So the aggregate advantage, 3-1.
Ha segnato l'Atalanta con il numero 91, Duvan Zapata.
On a pass that lacks quality. Remo Freuler. Martin de Roon. Crossing possibilities. He's lost it. Pessina. Good tackle. Kenziora. Wonderfully weighted pass. Foiling them effectively. Remo Freuler. Berat Jim Sisi now. Duvan Zapata. In possession, Hotspur. Remo Freuler. And the emphasis is on creativity. Well, possibilities in the centre. That is how to put in a challenge. He's been a bit unlucky to concede the corner. Over it comes. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and then it's a good headed finish, to be fair. Keeper no chance. Lovely goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. And on aggregate here, 4-1 is how it stands.
Gol dell'Atalanta con il numero 91 Duvan Zapata.
Zapata. Luis Muriel. It's with Derone. Luis Muriel has it. Martin Derone. An attack full of promise. You can sense the threat is there. Not much time to make up his mind. Muriel. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And breaking at pace with menace. Pass lacking precision, too strong. And space for them here on the flank. And options in the centre. It looks promising. It's with Zapata. Matteo Pessina. The goals seem to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
Verbic. De Peña. Luis Muriel. Plenty of room in the wide area. How about the cross? Muriel. Dangerous looking attack. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. He continues his run. The delivery. Not a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Martin Derone. Duvan Zapata. It's with Derone. Far from a good pass. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Good looking sequence. Can he play it in? Hans Hateboer. Alas, a wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Remo Freuler. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Oh, big opportunity. Can they stop it going in? Well, threat averted. Verbic. De Peña. Really getting stuck in defensively. Duvan Zapata. Gozens. Possession one. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oh, they've lost it. Duvan Zapata. Matteo Pessina. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Now can they make something happen? Good pressure high up the pitch. In behind for him to chase. Not all that convincing defensively. Still possibilities. Well, they can keep possession now. City. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. De Peña. Mikola Shaparenko. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Martin de Roon. In possession, Atteboer. Couldn't keep it. Martin de Roon. Luis Muriel has it. Alert defending. Martin de Roon. Really well played pass. It needs an accurate cross. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. The first half here comes to an end. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game and giving the defenders headaches, Lee.
Yeah, he's been so good in front of goal, as we've seen. You have to limit that time and space he's had. They haven't done that. I think he's going to get a few more, Derek.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And that will be the keeper's ball. Martin de Roon. Luis Muriel. It might be on for them. And that was a very fine read. Can he finish this? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the goal again, and he's just been caught napping, hasn't he? Had his pocket picked and rightly punished. Schoolboy stuff.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So just to confirm the aggregate scoreline in this tie, 5-1 it is.
Con il numero 91, Duvan Zapata.
Serhii Sidorchuk. Well, he's lost it. Luis Muriel. And played the pass well. Plenty of options. And moving the ball nicely. And a tidy challenge. This might be ideal for the counter. Really nice ball.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, there to intercept. Rafael Toloi. Luis Muriel. It's with Robin Gosens. They'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Mikola Shaparenko. And Sigankov has it. Fine cross into the middle. Thumped clear. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Far from a good pass. Duvan Zapata. Muriel. In the right place to cut out the pass. Good movement. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Here it is now, a substitution.
Fuori con il numero 9 Luis Muriel. Entra in campo con il numero 72 Josip Ilicic.
No problems grabbing hold of that one. Duvan Zapata. Can he put it in? Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Serhii Sidorchuk. Tomasz Kenziora. A sloppy pass. Ilicic. Duvan Zapata. Well, they need to get tighter here. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they get in behind them? Good physical play. Well, no way through. Martin de Roon. And a bad pass it was. This might have potential. Delivered into the area here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And good pressure high up the pitch. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. He's driven in the corner, and he clears the danger. Mikola Shaparenko. Making progress. Well, nothing productive, really. City. Romero. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Ilicic. And snuffing out the danger. Alexei Miranchuk. City. Now Romero with it. Martin de Roon. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And thumped away. Nicely cut out. Remo Freuler. Duvan Zapata. Zapata. Well, a good tackle. Vitali Mikolenko. Vitali Buyalski. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Really getting stuck in. Martin de Roon. Duvan Zapata. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Mikola Shaparenko. And in with a real chance. Well, he failed to deliver that time. Romero. Berat City now. Remo Freuler. Moving into the advanced position. Ilicic. And successfully cut out. The verdict is offside here. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Sam Lammers, and intercepted it. Mikola Shaparenko. Lammers. And here's Miranchuk. How can he take them on and beat them? Ilicic. Can he take advantage? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. And then the composure is impressive as he smashes the ball with all he has to beat a forlorn goalkeeper. Brilliant strike.
So the aggregate score now, 6-1 here. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, that is how to play advantage. Serhii Sidorchuk deserves credit for winning the ball back. And now they have the ball back. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Remo Freuler. Ball played nicely. Gozens. And they know they need to stop him. And they've won possession again. Lammers. And room now out on the flank. Using his strength to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to arrive. Here it is now, a substitution. And space to cross it. Martin de Roon. But it can't get through. Andrievski. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Martin de Roon. Strong play here. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Well, they have it again. Remo Freuler. So a throw-in here. Time for a change then. And he read it well. Alexei Miranchuk. Well, that ball looks promising. Crossing possibilities. Defensive efficiency personified. It looks promising. Might be a chance here. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
An important interception. Remo Freuler. Andrievski. And plenty of room in the wide area. Options in the middle. Useful ball to the near post. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Tomasz Kenziora. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. City. Oh, he's given it away. And very deftly cut out. Using his physique to shield the ball and then wait for others to get there. Gozens. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And options in the centre. Remo Freuler. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Counter-attacking very much an option. He's protecting it effectively. Martin de Roon. Lammers. Just not looking confident in possession. What can he do from here? Good work to regain possession. Running with the ball confidently. Teammate in support. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, Derek, what confidence that will give him. A huge margin to go through into the next round. Played very, very well. That confidence, you can use that. You have to. It's like gold dust. Go into the next round with that confidence. Who knows where they can go.